Well, if it wasn't for animal experimentation, obviously we're not going to have a lot of the medical treatments that we have today, like polio vaccine or any number of other things that only could ever have actually been discovered through some animal experimentation, as much as we might not like that.
Nobody really likes animal experimentation, but in order for the advancement of the medical profession and finding cures for diseases and so forth, I would think that it's pretty essential to test on animals, as much as I hate saying that. But ultimately, if it came down to my dog or my child, then unfortunately I would take my child over my dog, and that's just the way it is.
And I think it's important that we have research using animals so that we can stop, say, future diseases like polio from happening again in the 21st century.
So we need a more systematic way to try and evaluate how useful animal experiments really are in contributing to human healthcare advancements. So where then does the truth lie? How predictive are animals for human patients, and how much does animal experimentation really contribute to the advancement of human healthcare overall? In 2004, researchers from 3 British universities and Yale University noted in the British Medical Journal that clinicians and the public often consider it axiomatic or fundamental that animal research has contributed to human healthcare advancements, but only on the basis of anecdotes or unsupported claims. These constitute an inadequate form of evidence, they asserted, for such a controversial area of research, particularly given increasing competition for scarce research resources. And so they called for more formal evaluation of animal research, for example via systematic reviews. Now, systematic reviews are considered to provide gold standard evidence about a wide variety of clinical or research questions, including those that investigate the contributions of animal experiments to human healthcare advancements. They're considered to provide the highest level of reliability about research questions for several reasons. Firstly, they aim to ensure that no relevant important evidence, such as published animal experiments in this case, no important evidence is missed, and they do this by checking multiple biomedical bibliographic databases, so that's databases containing the scientific literature. So they do an exhaustive search, and they tend to end up with very large numbers of published animal experiments, sometimes more than 1,000 in some of these systematic reviews. Secondly, if they select any subsets of these large numbers for closer examination, they must use randomisation or similarly impartial and methodical means to eliminate any bias in the selection of cases. And finally, the entire study is done with sufficient impartiality and rigour to successfully achieve publication in a peer-reviewed biomedical journal, and that's a systematic review. In the last decade, I've been analysing and studying these systematic reviews, and even conducting a few of my own, and these have formed the basis for my doctorate in this field and also my recent book on animal experimentation. There are at least 27 systematic reviews which have provided important insights into the level of contributions of animal experiments for human healthcare advancements. In only 2 of 20 cases did the conclusions of the authors indicate that animal experiments were significantly useful in contributing to the development of clinical interventions that are actually effective in human patients or substantially consistent with human outcomes. And one of those 2 cases was contentious because there was a small sample size.